Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. And as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Mohamed Salah, and this is Torres. Foot in. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I'm a huge fan of Bukayo Saka. Someone... Oh,
shot, surely! Goal! The breakthrough strike! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Saka. Now Odegaard. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Now it's Haaland. Knocks it into space. Rodri. It's run loose here. De Ligt spots it and intercepts. Odegaard. Alexander-Arnold with a definite fell there. Rodri gets a foot in here. João Cancelo. And it's Salah. Haaland. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Odegaard.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, that's well spotted. Van Dijk. Bernardo Silva. Torres. Arsenal are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Aimed beyond the defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Haaland. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Foden. Odegaard. And he cuts out the supply. Van Dijk. And it's Cancelo. Here's Rodri. Bernardo Silva. And it's Makalele. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mohamed Salah has it in a wide position. Strokes it back.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And he's managed to get rid. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Haaland. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Saka. And here's Forlan. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. He'll try to keep this alive. Alexander-Arnold. It's a mighty effort! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
João Cancelo. Here's Rodri. And it's Bernardo Silva. Nicely weighted ball. He's through here. Odegaard! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Odegaard deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Now that's well seen too. Odegaard. And here's Forlan. Now, can they get him away?
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Five minutes till the break. Now it's Haaland. Well timed, excellent interception. Bernardo Silva. And it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, it's come loose! Oh, and that pass just didn't quite work. That has been cut short.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Haaland. Ødegaard. Van
There will
Dijk.
be 1 minute added time.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Rodri. Now he's got space here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And there is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
And here's Mohamed Salah. And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. Crystal Palace have the chance to go the other way. Forlan. Makalele goes on a run down the left wing. And this is Torres. Ødegaard. That's an imaginative pass. He's having a shot! Oh, it's gone in! Arsenal are level. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Arsenal grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Forlan.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
No, that's been intercepted. And Dijk with the slide tackle there. Goes down, but nothing given. Ødegaard. Now it's Ødegaard. Threads one in. He has a look up. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Arsenal have themselves a chance from the spot.
Substitution in progress.
Ball on the spot. Can he? And he does it with ice in his veins.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
Arsenal go into the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Quality ball. Looking for the run. And Torres! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Fernando Torres has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Couldn't squeeze it through. Makaleli. And it's Ødegaard. Mohamed Salah. Tries to pass it through. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied. Ødegaard! That was travelling. Haaland. Can he get it through? And Dijk gets across to intercept that. Bruno Fernandes. Ødegaard. And he welcomes it in. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Havertz.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that has been clubbed away. They get a throw-in. Havertz, and Dijk pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. De Ligt. Havertz, Haaland, pass is just off target. Foul right on the edge of the box, it could go either way here. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And he is going into that little black book. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. And he scores! Back in business! Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now.
And this is Mohamed Salah. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Substitutions taking place.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Isak! Goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
After 83 minutes is...
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Crystal Palace get themselves into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking...
Isak, and he shoots! It's in! 2 to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Oh, given away. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Picked out brilliant, decent chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Crystal Palace blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Well, that's a foul and the whistle's gone.